Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at Scorpio and Cancer, the relationship. I hope you guys are doing okay out there. I did meditate over these cards. We're going to take a look and see what's going on with this couple this month. Alright, so guys, I'm going to go ahead and pull some individual energy for each of you. Scorpio first, obviously. And then we're going to pull for Cancer. I'm equipped, I have my water. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the cards for Scorpio. Alright. Scorpio. What is going on with you in this relationship? What are your feelings? What's going on with you? What's going on? Scorpio, the chaser. Scorpio, I feel like you've been holding on to your Cancer because you fear that your Cancer is stepping away from you. I feel like you're chasing this person. I feel like you're codependent. You see that? You are chasing them. Like they're looking back. How far away is this person? How far away is my Cancer? You know, I'm going to chase them. So I feel like there's this need in your head to hold on to something that may not be healthy for you. All right? And this card did come out upright. So you could be actively still chasing Cancer. Ooh, all right, that one fell. I also see here something about the dragonfly. Lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change things. Coming to light. Let's see. Lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change things. Coming to light and heal. Finding out and change. Things coming to light. Alright. Alright, so you've been chasing your Cancer, Scorpio, and I feel like you're going to find out some things that maybe you don't want to know. I feel like these are things that you may have known already, but for some reason, I feel like you could be denying it because you fear abandonment. All right? So there's some things that are going to come out that you have to actually accept. And there's no way for you to spin this story. It is what it is. It was done. Let's see what else we have. Oh, that came out backwards. Ship. Scorpio. Your energy right now, you want to cut ties and move on, all right? You're trying to get exactly what you need. There's something about progression here, something about arriving. And I believe this is about arriving at a conclusion where you start to understand that you have to walk off into the sunset or something like that, all right? That's what I'm getting for your energy, Scorpio. Let me put these over here, guys, so I can see them. All right, and you can see them a little bit. I'm working both sides of the camera today, y'all. Okay. All right, so also, we're going to go ahead and get into Cancer and see what Cancer's energy is here. Cancer, what is your energy in this relationship with Scorpio? Okay, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking it. I just, I have a feeling when I should take it and when I should not. I feel like I need to shuffle again. That's what we're going to do. Cancer, what's going on? What is your energy in this relationship towards your Scorpio? What's going on? Okay, I'm going to say that there's something where Scorpio probably decided after seeing all that I saw, I might want to take off. But there's something about Cancer wanting a new phase to rekindle something in a relationship. I changed my mind. I'm rising from the ashes. So whatever discrepancies or whatever was going on in this relationship, I feel like there's going to be some sort of a change here. Or at least Cancer has it on their mind. Ooh, I want to start again. I want to rise up out of this. Soulmates. Soul connection, partnership, soul contract, and a life partner. I feel like you guys may have changed your mind about your behavior in a relationship or something like that. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. This weather is changing, and I feel the sneezes. Let me see what else is going on for Cancer here. What else is going on for Cancer? We have separation. Yep, I kind of felt this sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, an uncertain future. We're going to get back together. All right, so I feel like there's two different energies here. I feel like there is Scorpio in this connection, so far from what I see. Something about them maybe needing to move on, and you guys are going to hear some things because this is what led you to this anyway. You guys heard some things, but I feel like you guys knew something was going on and you continued to chase because of fear of abandonment, like setting your standards lower. Like, hey, you know what? I know they did this. I know they did that, but I'm gonna turn a blind eye. I'm not gonna consider that. Then they turn around and they do it again and they do it again. So whatever that is, I see a lot of sevens here for both you guys. I see that there's a lot of reflection here, and let's see how it plays out. Scorpio, I'm showing here that you with the high forearm might be feeling like you're stuck in a situation where there is no growth, right? That could be your feelings about this relationship. We're not going anywhere. We're not growing, right? But I also feel like there's this need for Scorpio to follow the rules, which is what's been going on. Scorpio's been following the rules, it looks like. There's still, I feel like there's some sort of traditionalism in terms of behavior with Scorpio in this relationship. And I feel like, you know, there's this, I'm going to hold on no matter what, right? So you become the chaser. You're codependent, right? The card Scorpio are telling you with the High Four reverse that you need to pay attention to your intuition. Now, Scorpio, I also see that you have a ton of choices that need to be made here. You have a lot of choices. In fact, these cards could suggest that you could be the one with the commitment issue. I'm not feeling like this in this connection. What I'm feeling like is I feel like there are some things here that Scorpio is now starting to acknowledge. And I feel like Scorpio starts to understand I have a ton of choices. Like, I can do this, I can do that, I can move away from this relationship, which is what I see happening. And to some of you guys, you could be like, listen, I'm going to try this chase one more time to get what I want out of my Cancer, or however this goes. Because I feel like this is kind of like, I feel like you guys both have faults with each other. But I feel like Scorpio's like the chaser one more time, in spite of everything you heard, and then I think you give up, right? So I see that there's some conflict here having to do with you and this relationship, but I also see that there's some reflecting here. You have choices to make. Some of you guys could have commitment issues. Some of these issues could be coming from the past. Some of you guys are scared to commit because of things that happened in the past. But in all honesty, I feel like you gave it a go. Well, you Cancer. I do. I feel like there were some connections here. I feel like you guys have some things in common. And I feel like maybe that is why there was such a great connection. But somebody wasn't really ready to commit. Now, if we look again, we see Scorpio again with these sevens. We have the Seven of Pentacles. It's funny. This just comes up. Now, this talks about Scorpio working hard, waiting patiently for something. If we go deeper into it, the cards are saying, Scorpio, that you, instead of being discouraged about this relationship or whatever's going on, you are being advised that you need to look back at what you have achieved, what you have accomplished, right? Look at how far you've come. And the cards are also saying that you may want to take a break from the situation. All right, so that's where we get to moving on. Scorpio, I feel like one of the decisions you made was to move on from something. Let's take a look and see why. Now, with Cancer, your energy, the cards are saying, Cancer, and again, this is all about sevens, all right? So we have Seven of Swords here. The cards are asking you to be honest about the situation, about this relationship. Is this relationship going to move? Are you fooling yourself? The cards are saying that there could be a need to watch your back. Now, if we look at the High Four, that talks about, you know, usually traditionalism, this person who is, who holds a position of, you know, it could be power in terms of spirituality or something like that. Something about strong faith, right? Strong leadership, strong tradition. This is the way I go. But I feel like Scorpio's not taking a traditional route in something. So if we really look at this, Scorpio could be coming, Scorpio could be the person who was given the issues to Cancer. That's what I was saying. You guys look like you're blaming each other for something. But I do see with Cancer that you being asked to face the truth about a situation. Okay? Now, Scorpio's stuck in a situation, this relationship, where they're not paying attention to their intuition, but you also are being asked to be honest. You're also being asked to stop fooling yourself about this. There's some need to watch your back about something. Let's take a look and see why. The cards are saying here, Cancer, you need to be more heart-led. All right, so when I look at this here, you need to be more heart-led instead of just going with feelings of rationale, if that makes any sense, right? So you're asked to be more lighthearted in the situation. You're also asked to let your intuition guide you. Now, remember, Scorpio had trouble with the intuition guidance, but we see Cancer is somewhat open to it. Like, I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to pay attention. There's a need here for me to be more empathetic. There's a need for me to try and be more understanding. So I feel like when we have the Seven of Cups here, we have Scorpio reacting to the King of Cups here, where you need to be more heart-led, right? And I feel like Scorpio's like, I have a choice. I don't have to deal with this. Because the thing is, when it says you need to be, that suggests that you have not been. So with the Seven of Cups, I'm going to say Scorpio was reacting, saying, hey, you know what? I have choices. I don't have to chase you now. I don't have to chase you. And Cancer's like, okay, I'm starting to make changes. I'm starting to watch my back because I realize everybody doesn't have my best interests at heart. I also see that my Scorpio could be making a choice to move on because we do have the Seven of Pentacles. Scorpio is appreciating what they have, what they've done on their own, who they are as an individual, and understanding that I don't have to tolerate that. So there's this element of reflection pretty much all the way down for Scorpio. But then we have the King of Cups here for Cancer, all right? So this is really a chance for you guys to lead more with your heart, be more understanding towards your Scorpio, all right? And I think that you guys will have better results. But I also see the Chariot card here. Now this talks about your motivation. It talks about the power. Your power, Cancer, is in your motivation, right? So I feel like you guys are trying to clean some things up. I feel like you guys are understanding what distractions could be hindering your relationship. I think that you guys start to understand how you actually feel about Scorpio and what you want to give to this. Because with this Chariot card, it talks about you have to take the wheel, right? But it also talks about this is a chance for you to avoid distractions so you can get what you want in love and also career. So again, this is about reflecting. I feel like the energy for you guys, let's take a look. Now, this is really funny because Cancer, we have 2 sevens for you. 7 of Swords, and then we have the Chariot, which is the 7th, our major arcana. We also have 7 of Cups here and 7 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of 7s here. I think the common energy for you guys is both of you are kind of refusing to let go of something from the past, right? So Scorpio, you could have been a chaser in the past and you're still thinking, hey, I don't want to do this, but I'm also thinking of moving on. See, in this reading, it says that Scorpio might be moving on from the situation, but that's where I get fear of abandonment, chasing, codependencies. Because you start to hear all these things and you know you have to change the situation, but you still decide to chase. I feel like there's this last go that you want to give it. But the funny thing is, with this last go, I think you start to see some changes in Cancer, or I think you start to see changes in their behavior because I see there's a new phase here, soul connection. I think Cancer's like, you really are the one for me. I'm sad that we had to be separated. I'm sad about this and that. But I feel like for both of you, the common energy is you were refusing to let go of something in the past that's keeping you status quo. Meaning, you guys both have feelings for each other. I wouldn't chase you if I didn't love you. And I wouldn't think you were my soulmate and be willing to change if I didn't think you were worth it to me. Right? So I see 2 people who might, the status quo in terms of this is where the relationship is now. We're either going to separate it or or we're going to stay the same. We're not going to move any further. But the relationship is going to stay as is until you guys finalize your judgment on the matter. I still feel like there's some thinking here. I still feel like there's some sifting of feelings. I still feel like there's a lot of reflection in this reading. Let me take a look and see where we are with love. Hold on, I'm getting on that cards, guys. All right, let's see what's... Ooh, hold on. Okay, we're going to pull these, obviously. Let's pull love for Scorpio and Cancer. This is like, I just have to explain it how I explain it. Should I continue to take this traditional route? Should I face the truth about this relationship? Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, now when I look at this further, we're going to look at this in layman right now. When we see the 7 of Swords, that means that somebody was thinking, or there's some kind of theft, betrayal, there's dishonesty, somebody running away. So we pull up Scorpio, who is the chaser, but then we have Cancer, who might be running away because you betrayed me. I feel like you did me wrong. So I feel like there could be Scorpio who's done something here. But I also see, you have to understand, there's the chaser for Scorpio, and then there is running away for Cancer. But it looks like both you guys are running. It's so weird. It seems like it's, I have choices. My achievements. I'm going to make some change. I think you guys are both going to fight for each other. These readings make no sense. I see there's a lot of codependency. I see there's a lot of codependency. I don't want to be codependent on you, but I am. Okay. Give me love, please, for this couple under judgment, please. What's going on with judgment? Tell me what's going on with judgment, please. I feel like you guys are still thinking. I feel like you guys are still trying to settle on how you actually feel and how you're going to finagle, how you're going to maneuver. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay. So self-respect, some of you guys are focused on that. Love yourself first. I do see where Scorpio takes some time to focus on some things. And I also see where Cancer kind of gets on a good foot too, because you start to make some kind of moves here. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Give me one more, please. I think after a time of healing, you guys are going to have these conversations, but I still think in terms of control, it's going to be a little bit of effort needed in order to break you guys out of this energy. Like, I want to control their behavior. You know, I want to be the chaser and then I want to be the runner. And then you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have run, when, you know, it's just a lot of back and forth here with the energies. But I feel like the bottom line is, oh, new love, a new person. Yep, you guys might have somebody new coming in. All right. I feel like there's some commitment issues with Scorpio here. Love yourself first. Control. New love. A new person. Tell me more. You guys could be moving away. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart. Okay. One more. Help me understand that under forgiving and learning. Let's see something. Is this about choices? I think both of you guys have choices. I'm trying to figure out how I even want to ask this question. Tell me something. Give me some more energy. Is there somebody new here? Heart-to-heart conversations. Is there somebody new here? I feel like this. I feel like something could be stalled for now. Something could be over. When something is over, there's a chance for a new beginning. Because we do have the death card here. So it talks about maybe something coming to an end. Could be Scorpio. Scorpio, I'm going to be real. I feel like there's this energy here being afraid that something is going to end. Being afraid that there's somebody else in the way. And there's a possibility there is. Because we do see that there was deception here. With the Seven of Swords. And somebody moving away from it. We also see somebody having to face the facts. Cancer, you're facing the facts that Scorpio probably cheated on you and stepped out on you. Scorpio, you're deciding, do I want to stay in this? I feel like it changes at different times. It's really strange, but these are both water signs, so that could be why this is happening. I also see that you guys could be thinking about something with long-term security, like, is this going to work? And I feel like that could be why Scorpio is working very hard for something, acknowledging achievements or something like that. All right. Now, let me just pull one more. These stories are like not conclusive at all. I just feel like everybody's in this limbo energy that's been going on since, I think, the World card came out twice. So some of you guys are deciding whether or not you want to leave. I think there's some delays in decisions, goals, right? Immigration, there's some travel here. You guys are probably just moving away from this situation or still trying to make a decision about whether or not you want to stay in this. All right. Let me see what else we have. Where are my heart cards? Hold on, guys. I'm about to get up. I feel like this month, these readings require a lot of, like, because it's so back and forth, guys. Where's my heart cards? Alright. I'm going to make sure I got these, so I do have these. And where are my other cards? I'm going to get some messages, and maybe the messages will help us understand where each of you are. I find these beneficial because it tells us, it helps you understand, these cards help you understand a little bit better where each person is coming from. All right, or it could bring out something new also. Tell me, what is the message from Scorpio to Cancer? What does Scorpio have to say to Cancer? What does Scorpio have to say to Cancer? Hold on. Now, where's my little thing here? Heart-to-heart conversations. Yep. Let's have a heart-to-heart conversation. I want to open up and tell you how I feel. Okay, let's see what else is going on. All right, give me more. Give me one from Cancer to Scorpio. Boy, I'm scared of this. I wear a false mask and pretend not to care because I don't want you to see how vulnerable I really am. Let's talk about it. I wear a false mask. I feel like there's something... I feel like there's miscommunication here, too. I think each of you guys need to open up about your feelings. I feel like Scorpio is willing to talk. I feel like Cancer is going to respond. And I think that's where the problem is. You guys are not saying, I think you cheated on me. Scorpio's not saying, I'm keeping my options open because I think you're shady, or whatever the situation is, or I think you might move on or something. There's some element of fear here. I think both you guys cheated on each other. I'm gonna be real with it. There's a lot of cheating going on. Both of you guys are accusing each other. One more. Common. You are in my heart, now and forever. I will always be faithful to you. That's common. So somehow you guys are going to wind up back together. I feel like there are interruptions of other people. As a matter of fact, let me tell you what I see. Let's see who these other people could be. Scorpio. Yeah, I see that there could be interruptions by a water sign, an earth sign, air. I see what people could have come into it. We have Taurus here. We have Scorpio. You know, I just feel like, there's some interruptions here. All right, let me go ahead and pull these. Let me just pull one of these cards. I don't want this to be too long. It's already 21 minutes. But you'll find that when the readings, like, because this is like the third one, and it's still lengthy. So the first one was lengthy. I think Pisces wasn't as lengthy, but this one is lengthy because there's a lot of common feelings, a lot of reflection, a lot of I still love you, I cheated on you, but I'm going to find this out, but acceptance is a key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change which is beyond our control. So yeah, that control thing that you guys have those conversations, gain trust, build a relationship, and I feel like you guys will do okay. It's about accepting what each person has done and being able to ask those honest questions. You know, did you step out on me? This is how I feel. Instead of having your partner walk on eggshells and suspect. All right, so that's all I have for you guys. I know this was a weird one, but I want to thank you so much for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, please. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye.